Have you ever pondered what lies beyond the visible realm of our existence? A question, as profound as it is intriguing, that beckons us to delve deep into the unseen, the unexplored, and the unexpressed. Our journey begins with the quest for spiritual growth. This is not a journey measured in miles or marked by physical landmarks, but rather it's a trek through the mind, the soul, and the essence of our very being. The path to spiritual growth is often riddled with mental barriers, locks, if you will, that keep us from exploring the full depth of our potential. But what if there were keys to these locks? Tools that could help us navigate the labyrinth of our consciousness and perhaps even alter our perspective on life. Imagine if these tools held the power to unlock a world of possibilities, a realm where the seen and the unseen dance in harmony and where the tangible and intangible blend seamlessly. In this dance of existence, the tools we speak of are as ancient as the human quest for understanding. They are substances that have been used by seekers and sages throughout history. They are none other than marijuana and psychedelics. While the mention of these substances often stirs controversy, it's important to remember that our focus here is not on recreational use or abuse. Instead, we explore their potential as catalysts for profound spiritual growth and self-discovery. Marijuana and psychedelics have been used in various cultures for centuries, with the intent of opening one's mind to new ways of thinking, to new ways of seeing, and to new ways of being. They have been revered as sacred plants, as teachers, and as guides to the unseen dimensions of our existence. Intriguing, isn't it? But to truly understand, we must delve into the annals of history. As we embark on this enlightening exploration, let's journey together into the past, where the roots of these ancient tools are deeply embedded and their stories are waiting to be told. Let's unlock the unseen power within. The use of mind-altering substances is as old as civilization itself. Travel with me, if you will, through the annals of time, to a period where ancient cultures discovered the transformative powers of marijuana and psychedelics. These substances were not seen as mere recreational pastimes, but as sacred tools for spiritual growth and the breaking of mental barriers. In the dense jungles of South America, the shamans of old brewed ayahuasca, a potent psychedelic concoction. They believed it opened doorways to other dimensions, allowing them to commune with the spirits and heal their communities. Across the vast ocean, ancient Indian scriptures called the Vedas, written around 2,000 years before Christ, mention a mystical substance named soma. Some researchers suggest soma might have been a psychedelic brew, used to experience divine revelations. Our journey takes us next to the heart of Africa, where the Bwiti tribe utilized the iboga plant in their spiritual rituals. The tribe elders believed that iboga induced visions, providing them wisdom and guidance. Meanwhile, in the snowy peaks of Siberia, the shamans used Amanita muscaria, a psychedelic mushroom, to connect with the spirit world. These mushrooms were not merely food for the body, but nourishment for the soul. And let's not forget about marijuana, a plant that has been cultivated by humans for over 10,000 years. In many ancient cultures, it was revered for its medicinal and spiritual properties. The ancient Hindus, for instance, referred to it as ganja, a sacred herb that was used in religious rituals and meditation. These examples are but a glimpse into the vast history of humanity's relationship with these mind-altering substances. They were respected, even revered, for their ability to promote growth, shatter mental barriers, and provide insight into the mysteries of the universe. From ancient shamans to modern seekers, these substances have been used as gateways to unseen realms. Our journey through time may end here, but the quest for spiritual growth and understanding continues, fueled by these potent tools of transformation. Modern science now gives us a glimpse into why these substances might have such profound effects. Marijuana and psychedelics, while often seen as mere recreational drugs, have been found to hold a profound impact on our brain. When we delve into the science behind these substances, we uncover a fascinating world of neurochemistry and brain function. Let's start with marijuana. The active ingredient in marijuana, THC, interacts with the brain's cannabinoid receptors. This interaction slows down the communication between neurons, which can lead to a state of relaxation and heightened sensory perception. This altered state of consciousness may allow us to gain a different perspective on life, breaking down our mental barriers. Moving on to psychedelics, substances like LSD and psilocybin, found in magic mushrooms, influence the serotonin receptors in our brain. Serotonin is a neurotransmitter that affects our mood, appetite, and sleep, among other things. Ingesting these substances can lead to a hyper-connected state in the brain where different regions that usually don't communicate start interacting. This can result in experiences of ego dissolution, deep emotional revelation, and profound shifts in perspective. The science behind this is fascinating but also complex. The hyperconnected state induced by psychedelics seems to mimic the brain activity observed in various forms of meditation and spiritual practices. This suggests that these substances could potentially serve as a gateway to experiences usually reserved for the deeply spiritual or meditative. Now, this isn't to say that these substances should be used recklessly, quite the contrary. They need to be approached with respect and caution, ideally under the guidance of a professional or experienced individual. But when used responsibly and with intention, they can offer a unique opportunity to explore the mind's untapped potential, to break down mental barriers and to gain a new perspective on life. In essence, the science of these substances tells us that altering our brain's chemistry can lead to profound experiences that can shift our perspective and break down mental barriers. This is not a promotion of drug use, but an exploration of the potential that lies within our own mind and the substances that can unlock it. Science and spirituality, it seems, are more intertwined than we ever imagined. But what does this journey look like, and how does it lead to growth and change? Let's delve into the heart of the matter. The journey within, as it is often called, is an intimate, deeply personal exploration of one's own mind and spirit. It's a voyage into the uncharted territories of consciousness, a trek that can often reveal startling truths about ourselves and the universe we inhabit. Consider this. Many people who have walked this path describe it as an awakening. They speak of a sudden, profound understanding of their place in the cosmos, a sense of interconnectedness with all living things. They recount experiences of unparalleled empathy, of transcending the boundaries of the self to feel what others feel. It's like a veil has been lifted, they say, and they see the world in a whole new light. Others talk of a kind of rebirth. They feel as though they have shed an old skin, discarded outdated beliefs and habits, and emerged as something new, something better. It's a process of transformation, of metamorphosis. They speak of a newfound sense of purpose and meaning, a renewed zest for life. Yet others describe the journey as a confrontation with their shadows. They face their fears, their insecurities, their deepest, darkest secrets. It's not always easy, they admit, but it's necessary, cathartic even. It's like cleaning out a cluttered room, they say, making space for something new. What's fascinating is that these experiences, as diverse as they are, all point to one thing: growth. Growth in understanding, in empathy, in self-awareness. Change that fosters a deeper, more fulfilling connection with oneself and the world. Yes, it can be a challenging path to tread, fraught with uncertainty and discomfort. But those who have walked it often speak of its transformative power, of the profound insights and revelations that it can bring. They talk of the liberation it offers, the freedom to be one's authentic self, to live a life of purpose and meaning. Each journey is unique, yet each one holds the potential for profound transformation. So, what can we take away from these insights into the unseen power of marijuana and psychedelics? We've journeyed through time and delved into the science behind the spiritual. We've taken a voyage into the depths of our inner selves, and now we stand at the precipice of understanding, ready to unfurl the power within. We've learned that these substances, often misunderstood and maligned, have the ability to open doors within our minds that we may not have even known existed. They can shift our perspective, help us see the world through fresh eyes, and unveil aspects of our consciousness that often remain hidden. Consider the potential of marijuana and psychedelics to promote spiritual growth. They are tools that can help us break down the barriers that often impede our spiritual development. They can facilitate profound experiences of self-discovery, self-awareness, and self-transcendence. They can give us a glimpse into the infinite, into the interconnectedness of all life, into the very essence of existence. And then there's the potential for changing perspectives. These substances can act as catalysts, sparking a fundamental shift in how we perceive ourselves and the world around us. They can help us see beyond the confines of our individual egos, beyond the illusion of separateness, and into the vast expanse of universal consciousness. But let's not forget, these are just tools, and like any tool, they must be used responsibly and respectfully. The real power lies not in the substances themselves, but in our ability to integrate the insights and experiences they can provide into our daily lives. In the end, the journey of spiritual growth and self-transformation is a deeply personal one. It's a journey that requires courage, openness, and a willingness to delve into the uncharted territories of our inner selves. As we continue to explore the unseen realms of our existence, we may find that these substances hold more power than we ever imagined.